Hello everyone, good morning and happy Tuesday. My name is Elena Riley and thank you very much for joining me this morning at the First Alert 6 Alert Center here, where I have some breaking news to bring you. So let's go head over to our website to check that out. All right, so here we are at First Alert 6 with all of our top headlines for this morning, as well as our first one, this political newcomer who is running for Nebraska legislature. So here we are. Alrighty, let's close out of these tabs, huh? Okay, there's our information on this new candidate and his campaign. So we'll pull this up for you. All right, so this is 22-year-old Nate Osdek. He's the new candidate planning to run for a seat in the Nebraska legislature. And in a release Tuesday morning, of course this morning, Osdek, he's a registered Democrat, shared that his campaign as a political newcomer. And his bid is for Legislative District 6, which covers central Omaha. And the seat right now is being held by Senator Michaela Kavanagh, who will be term limited in the upcoming 2026 election. And Osdek shared in the announcement that he is an Omaha native that attended Westside High School, and he is currently a master's student at the University of Nebraska, Omaha. And in a release that he sent to us, he says the median age of a Nebraska state senator is 62. The median age of a Nebraskan is 37. This 27-year age gap reflects poorly on the legislature's ability to represent the people of Nebraska. So there we go. That is his campaign that he shared this morning. Other than that, we will head to our other top headlines that we have today. All right, so this is from a fire. More breaking news that we had this morning that the Omaha Fire Department was called to this fire early this morning, just after midnight. This happened in a home near 33rd and G Streets in the South Omaha area. And according to initial police dispatch reports, no one was injured in this incident, and damage there is estimated at $62,000. We found out in a report a little later this morning. Had an update there for you. Of course, we're working to learn more on that. This fire is being investigated right now. Next up, the Nebraska Medical Cannabis Commission held an emergency meeting yesterday after Governor Jim Pillen reportedly did not approve of last week's preliminary regulations. And last week, the group approved 4 growers for 12 dispensaries, where one would purchase medical marijuana with a doctor's note. And Douglas County would have 1 dispensary, Sarpy and Cass counties would share 1, and the rest would be spread out across the state. You see that right here. In a letter, Pillen said he wanted the commission to put a limit on how many plants the growers could grow. And yesterday, the commission came to an agreement to approve 1,250 plants per grower, which is more than what has been suggested. And these rules now head back to the governor in an attempt to get his approval. Commission members say they have until October 1st to have the entire medical cannabis system in Nebraska up and running. Next up this morning, a married couple accused in connection with a fatal stabbing Thursday night has appeared in court. So Deshaun Griffin is 26. He was charged Monday with second-degree murder and use of a weapon to commit a felony. He was assigned a public defender as well. And Kayla Griffin, his wife, 24, is charged as an accessory to a felony. See them there in court. So the incident we're speaking about happened in the parking lot of Anytime Laundry near 46th and Cumming Streets just before 10 p.m. And in court yesterday, prosecutors said the alleged victim, 35-year-old Jonathan Wallace, had approached Deshaun Griffin, and an argument ensued over a lighter there. And Wallace was then stabbed. No bond was set for Deshaun Griffin, whose next court appearance is scheduled for October 22nd. And Kayla Griffin waived her right for a preliminary hearing, and her bond was set at $500,000. Moving along, work is scheduled to start soon for a sinkhole in downtown Omaha. It has been sitting for over 9 months. And this sinkhole opened up after a garbage truck drove into the alley between Farnham and Harney Streets and then fell through. This happened back in January. It has been blocked off from the east ever since. And in an update last month, Mayor Ewing shared that the building owners and the city could not come to an agreement about who was responsible, but that these repairs could not wait any longer. And the city will close a section of 16th Street between Farnham and Harney Streets for 3 to 4 weeks for this repair, and the alley will also be fully closed. We spoke with some nearby business owners yesterday. They tell us they are concerned about how the street closures as well as limited parking due to the project could affect their businesses. And also the overall chaos just caused by the amount of construction downtown has also caused frustration for them. So a couple of things building up here. And then this handling of this sinkhole was a hot topic in the mayor's race earlier this year with Ewing and former Mayor Stothert. And First Alert 6, we're told that it's expected to take most of the remainder of the year for this project. Next up this morning, Elkhorn Public Schools faced tough questions yesterday after opening 2 new elementary schools while still under construction. And the community has voiced safety concerns and frustration over Stone Point and Iron Bluff elementary schools welcoming students back for the year in August. And at the first school board meeting yesterday since then, parents said they felt their questions still were not answered. Following meetings with the city, EPS released tentative timelines for these projects yet to be completed at the schools, which is 7 for Iron Bluff and 8 for Stone Point. And last Friday, a spokesperson for the school said the district was largely on track with these deadlines. And crews plan to finish landscaping and installing fire panels at both schools by last Friday. And according to the timeline, other work that is underway at Stone Point includes finishing the art room as well as the library. All right, my last headline for this morning is over here about giving blood. The Nebraska Community Blood Bank and Nebraska Medicine are teaming up for a blood drive today. It is actually started at 9 a.m., so it's going on right now. We see our Aaron Hartley here giving blood, showing us how it's done. So this blood drive is being held in observation of Sickle Cell Awareness Month, according to a release. And this disorder affects about 100,000 people in the U.S. And today's drive comes during a critical period with summer travel and back to school season is making blood donation less of a priority for some people. So they are really in need of this right now. And they say in this release, the most immediate way to help sickle cell patients and so many others is simple: donate blood. Every donation helps ensure patients have access to the life-saving transfusions that they depend on. And to donate, you can visit Nebraska Medicine's Stores Pavilion. Of course, 9 a.m. started right now to 2 p.m. today. And you can schedule an appointment. I have that here on our website, so we'll head over there. Alrighty. Have that linked right here for an appointment if you are interested in that. Here is my story with our top headlines that we go over every weekday morning here with this live stream, usually around 8 a.m., a little late today, so thank you for bearing with me, as well as I bring you this web story at around 6 a.m. All right, that is all I have for you this morning. I really appreciate you joining me. Everybody, have a good start to your Tuesday. Thank you.